Hi from Mark Stewart. Hi and oath, both. I greeted many of you and thank you for signing a petition that's going to help a party, the All-American Freedom Party. I wanted to just flesh it out a little bit more because some of you I just saw very briefly. You have, with your signature, helped launch a major movement, major in impact at least, not a lot of people yet. But what the All-American Freedom Party offers is a choice like we've never had before, because a strong third party pushes both Republicans and Democrats who are elected to doing better. And a really strong third party elects the best people, which we are committed to doing. A lot of you are conservative. We offer a place for those of you who are disappointed in Republican legislators who aren't steadfast. They're rhinos, they're not holding to promises, they're at times acting like Democrats. So you can not punish them, but move them to betterness or elevate somebody who's truly like you. I like to think I am like you. I am conservative. Some people have called me the Ted Cruz of Connecticut. I am for greatly restricting immigration. I'm pro-life. I'm pro-gun protections. I'm for choice in schools. And I think you'll see almost all of our candidates the same way. I'm for greatly limiting welfare. Limit to only the absolute neediest people. Welfare should be done privately. From government, it should be almost ended. We don't want to be paying people who don't want to work. That's simple. So you should be in AAF seeing candidates who reflect those values. To some extent, you have a choice of who those candidates are because we convene on Labor Day every even year. So coming up September 5th, 2022, you were invited to the first Epic Party convention. You have a vote just by having signed, another one just by showing up. And if you're a parent of one or more kids, a vote for every dependent. That's the way it should be because you are responsible for them, at least until they're 18. We have some great similarities to what was going on 176 years ago in the 1850s, where America had a kind of a doddering president who didn't seem in control, who had a president who wouldn't be reelected. We kind of knew that about Frank Pierce, who had voters back in 1854 incensed over a moral issue. That moral issue was slavery. And a political party that couldn't accommodate all those voters. Well, right now the Republican Party is pretty unwieldy and not accommodating very well. We are principled. We offer a principled place for conservatives, independents who want to be conservatives, even Democrats who hold normal values. I'm one of them. I'm still a Dem. With the goal, though, of sidelining the leftist, putting them back into the true party they belong, which is communist. And for the moderate Democrats who protect them legislatively, they should be severed away. Okay, they're giving too much aid and comfort to leftists who want to destroy America. So that similarity to slavery, it somewhat exists now because it's not too far away that many Americans are going to be re-enslaved. Not on a racial category, but on an elite versus everybody else. It's somewhat happening already. We have right now far less freedom than we had colonists under King George III. Some of us feel that lack of freedom now. Others have to be led. I'm hoping you will be among the leaders. And yes, there are slots for legislative seats that for our party are open. You wouldn't even be competing against a Republican. The Republicans have cowered and not even nominated for some of these seats. See us if you would like to be petitioning like me. And those of you who want to be involved on Labor Day, literally Monday, September 5th, in choosing who the candidates are, we want your names as well so that you have an exalted status. You're really the chooser on a second ballot, if there is one, for any of the positions. Otherwise, it's very democratic. First ballot for anyone 13 or over, you have a vote. And as long as there's no competition for the seat, it's a 40% threshold. With competition, you have to have the clear majority. Otherwise, we go into a smoke-filled room. So conservatives especially, thank you for being part of us. Know that when you see a D next to my name, it's for the original old-fashioned, like really old-fashioned liberalism called Jeffersonianism. Jefferson right now would be either a Republican or a Libertarian if he came back, and he'd be absolutely horrified at what the current Democrat leadership has wrought. You're horrified too. Come join us as a way to roll back the socialism that's slowly being imposed upon us. I'm Mark Stewart.